and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my super professional setting. Peter went to buy studio lights there and there right now, so I'm all shiny and orange but properly lit. Shiny because I did a sheet mask a couple minutes ago, and orange just because I guess I kind of tan that way. Anyways, welcome back. Today we're doing something that I've always wanted to do, that I love watching, and it's called a Get Ready With Me video. Woo! Tonight, Peter and I are going to a charity event for the McCord Museum in Montreal called the Sugar Ball. We were thinking, what should we do this week for a video? And it felt like the right moves. So yeah, tonight should be a fun getting ready night because you can play with stuff. It's a bit of a formal-er event, so I get to play with makeup and like wear out things that I don't know if I would always wear every day, like these guys. So we'll see how that works out. Keep watching if you want to see what we're gonna do. Let's start getting ready, I guess. So first things first, even though I'm nice and greasy and I look moisturized, gotta prime. So this is my preferred primer. It's the Marc Jacobs Invisible Undercover Perfecting Coconut Face Primer. It smells good. It makes me like, I like kind of being like super moisturized under my makeup. I think it just kind of looks like it feels better, it looks better, and then I don't feel so bad like caking on powder. Wow, I didn't think I could get any shinier. I just ran a marathon, guys. Forgive me. Next step is my favorite foundation, my ride or die. People have been messaging me on Instagram. By the way, if you want to ask me questions or if you want to see what we're up to, follow us on Instagram. I'll put the link below or like right here. So yeah, this is my ride or die foundation. You guys have been asking what it is. It is the Makeup Forever HD Stick formula, which I love because one, it's quick, and two, I don't have to like put like product directly on my brush to put it on, which I don't particularly like. Eye of the Tiger. It doesn't smell great. That's one thing. I made my friend smell it the other day. I don't know if I got a weird one or something, but honestly, it's pretty stanky. It's like a weird fish foot smell. This is the Artiste brush in Oval 8. It is super overly priced and it works really well. So I guess it's not overly priced. It's still too expensive for a brush. I indulged in a bunch of them because I wanted to put them on top of the vanity I don't have. So yeah, they're in the bathroom, nicely displayed, but I love the way they look, and they also work really well too. I'm still pretty shiny with the foundation on. It's not necessarily a super matte foundation. It's pretty full coverage and it's really buildable, which is nice. Like if I had like bad skin day, I could pack it on, or I could do a light layer by just doing a couple stripes on my face. I haven't used it in a while and I feel like I went pretty heavy on the stripes right now, but it's good. It's gonna look nice. Wow, shiny. You know that song in the film Moana, Shiny? I'd rather be shiny. Now my favorite part of any day, concealer. Now I had stripes, now I gotta make some triangles. So I'm kind of, I don't know if I wanna go too pale. I have the shade Fair and the shade Light Neutral in the Tarte Shape Tape, by the way. I talked about it in my last video. Go check it out, it's on the channel. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do Light Neutral. What do you guys think? No, I think I'm gonna do Fair. Let's do Fair. Let's go crazy. Let's do Fair. Let's do a really contrasty contour job. A little on the Cupid's bow. And then this is my least favorite part. Sometimes I find that it messes up my makeup, the forehead. So now that I look really beautiful, like an eagle, damp beauty blender, this one is nude. And then I always blend the areas that I don't want too much product on first. By the way, girl power. So now that I am concealed in the appropriate areas, beauty blender done. Next step is actually beauty blender not done. Laura Mercier translucent powder. It's a classic. And now I'm gonna bake. I'm not a great cook, also not a great baker, but this I can do. So don't be shy, or I'm not shy. This isn't really an instruction manual. This is just how I personally do my makeup. Again, on Instagram, a lot of you guys have been asking what's like my either like skincare routine or how I do my makeup. Well, there you go. This is how I just put white powder all over my face and call it a day. Damn it, I wanted to use this Cover FX highlighter. I can still do it after I don't know. Maybe later, we'll see, we'll come back to it. So now this is the funny part. I usually leave my baking to occur while I do my eye look, so we're gonna do that, but I'm good. I don't need the beard. The eye look is hurting my chances to look like a regular human being already, so. So now for the eyes. I actually have no eyeshadow palettes here because I am looking to either use these Stila liquid or Pat McGrath Lab Crazy Metallic Pigmented Color. So I'm not sure which one I'm gonna use. Let me just, one second. It's gonna be this one. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna use the Metamorphosis because I think it's too coppery for the dress that you see right here. Oh, it's opposite, it's hard for me. I think this one's a little too little too coppery pigmented, and I think Kitten Karma by Stila is gonna be beautiful. But first, I need a good transition shade for my crease, because if you just put, I mean, it probably would look good too, but personally, I prefer a good transition shade, and instead of using an eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using Too Faced's Chocolate Bronzer. Ooh, it looks nice. It smells good. If he kisses your cheek, like if you're wearing it, he likes it too. This one is in chocolate. It's pretty dark. I usually wear milk chocolate. Oh, by the way, this is a cheap brush from Farm & Brie. It's called QUO, so QO, and it's called an all-over eyeshadow brush. So I'm just gonna listen to the brush and put it all over. Of course, you should focus it more on the outside, but over the years, I've learned that it looks really good on your, not inner corner, like near to the center of your face. A little bit over here, and also this I find really helps take away the creasing that perhaps your foundation. I wear foundation on my eyes almost as a base, I guess. I don't wear an eyeshadow base ever. I just forget. I mean, I have to prime my face, my eyes, like, come on. Now that my crease is defined, sometimes I like to go like in the corner and go a little darker, but for the purposes of today's look, I'm not sure that's gonna be necessary because I think we might be doing winged liner. I'm gonna move on. It's the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. I'm actually gonna do this all over the lid. It's a little bit of a like process because you wanna make sure it covers every area evenly. So I don't know, you're supposed to shake it? I'm gonna shake it. So you kind of want to let this dry and not open and close your eyes too much so that it doesn't crease. I got myself, stay away from your crease also as much as you can. And instead of wiping, I'm doing more of a dab. Not this dab, but this dab. All right. Blow on your eyelids a bit. I know, I look glamorous right now. I'm just gonna go and clean a little bit. I don't know if I should lick that, but okay, don't lick that. Alright, I'm just gonna go in and try to correct that a bit because I went I got a little excited. It's glitter, what do you want? It's exciting. Just want it to dry, give it a second. Try not to blink too much because, yep, it'll crease. We don't want that. Honestly, this is what I would do if I wasn't filming. So this is what I'm gonna do while I'm filming. Isn't that what YouTube is about? Being real? Well, this is real. So now that I've finished with my liquid eyeshadow and let it dry a bit, I should probably be more patient, but I'm not that patient. I'm going to move on to liner because this is, you know, it looks good, but this will ground the look a little bit. It's just a classic. Usually I would use a felt pen like these Stila or this Kat Von D Tattoo Trooper liner. That's an ink liner. I like the ink liner better. I feel like it's more inky. I guess that would make sense. But with this, because the glitter is so kind of coarse, it's easier to just glide on with a liquid eyeliner. I love you, but wing liner is something that I think I'm gonna have to really concentrate for. So let's have a moment of silence to hope that this like works out. Okay. So what I like to do when I'm doing wing liner is do the eye first and the wing on both sides, one after the other, like that. You're not trying to match one to the other, you're kind of building on both at the same time. I don't know if that's a trick or just what I prefer to do, but if you want to try it and you like it, let me know. Super flicked, this one. I kind of wanted something a little more subdued. So now that we have one eye done, this one's a little more flicked upwards than I usually do, but because I kind of wanted to cover the glitter at the end, but I don't want to say I messed up, but I don't know if that was intentional. I'm going to match it to the other eye where the eyelid's already covered. All right. Again, liquid eyeliner needs a second to dry. I think that came out okay. Not my best, not my worst. By the way, how annoying is it when I'm doing this the whole video? All right, so now that I've got my eye look almost completed, pretty simple tonight when you think about it. Last step is a little champagne pop because it works really well with the rosy gold. I'm gonna use that in my not upper brow bone, my brow bone area. Please learn that together. Unfortunately, my BECCA, oh, this is nice. So close to my face. Maybe I should have been using this the whole time like my husband said. Don't tell him I told you that. Actually, should we do something on the bottom eye? We can do that at the end. I'm gonna smoke out my lower lash line. I'm gonna apply some more chocolate bronzer from Too Faced on my lower lash line. Oof, I think that was a mistake. That was a mistake. You know what's fun about mistakes? That was a weird call on my part, honestly. Yeah, give it a nice border of that. Makes no sense. Now that we're done with this eye look, though I may add some highlighter in my inner corner at the end, let's move on to face because I am so baked right now. I am like, what's that Ben & Jerry's ice cream called something baked? Half baked? No, I'm not half baked. I'm double baked. That was a bad reference. I'm gonna use this little brush to wipe away any fallout. By the way, I could have done this whole video looking normal, like this, because I didn't use any powder shadows, which, you know, that's why I keep the baking there, is so to catch any fallout. So yeah, I looked crazy for no reason. First beauty video, guys. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. So now that I've got the best parts of my face nice and white and highlighted, we're gonna work on the contour. And for that, I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever Darth Maul lightsaber looking brush. It's called the Wavy Brush in Straight and Wavy. It's a 158. I don't know. Yeah, if you know what you're talking, if you know anything about this, good for you. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna dip again in this. Bronzer is the most versatile tool in my makeup pouch. And I'm just gonna go ahead and go to town on my cheekbones. I've never really tried a cream contour. I feel like I might like it better than powder because it's easier to kind of control. I feel like I go in pretty deep. I have a really round face. And now this is the cure to your double chin. Find your jawline. You want that 5 o'clock shadow, you know what I mean? Just on your neck. Imagine if dudes just had beards on their necks. I would be single. And then of course, we don't want to forget the forehead. The forehead is very important, especially if you have a big one. This is looking better already. So now, I don't love an overly defined contour, so I'm gonna go in with my lighter bronzer and use it, this is Milk Chocolate by Too Faced, and I'm gonna use it as an all-over powder just to kind of match my neck to my body, take away some shine that I'm experiencing my whole life. Does that mean I have oily skin or I'm just obsessed with moisturizer? I can't tell. I also usually use just setting powders, but I think I like this more. Okay, that looks okay. Now let's continue contouring, and this time I'm gonna use the same brush I used on my eyes for my nose. I'm gonna go in with Milk Chocolate just because for nose contour I never want it to be too extreme, so I'm gonna go in with Milk Chocolate this time. And I like doing from the brow down to the tip of my nose because I find it has a real editorial look, if you will. Also gives some some depth to the eye socket, which I enjoy. Usually I just carry through my crease color all the way down to my nose, sort of thing. Well, no, I don't really do that. I don't ever have. That would be really efficient though if I did, right? But I mean, I cover this part while I do the crease usually. How's that look? How defined is my nose right now? I got a new nose. Ah! Under my nose and the nostrils a little bit, because no one needs some pale nostrils. You need to have them nice and bronzed. All right, time for blush. I'm gonna pull out the same Makeup Forever brush with the Darth Maul aesthetic and use this Crème de blush from a really old MAC collection that I should probably have thrown out, but I would never because the packaging and also I love the colors. So this is in the shade Her Own Devices, but you'll know it's actually a beauty powder and not a blush, but you'll never be able to get your hands on these unless you get like an old one from eBay, and I don't think you should do that. It's a pinky bronze, which I enjoy. I want to keep it rather neutral because the dress is kind of a neutral tone. I want it to be more about the eye look than the cheek look. I really like that, but I think I'm gonna do a little bit of, I think this is called Amaretto from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Again, older palette. I know you're not supposed to keep your makeup this long, so don't take this as an endorsement that it's okay. All right, now that I'm really blushed up. So for highlighter, I was debating my favorite Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer in 002 or Champagne Pop. But because I want more of a bronzy look, and I find that the Dior one is better when you're a little more fair because it can look just like a big white streak on your cheek, I think I'm gonna go with a good old classic and do some Champagne Pop. But go light, I'm gonna go really lightly. Always blow on your brushes, you get a little spit everywhere, it's nice. Also less butter. Okay, and I'm carrying it up here, which I have never done with Champagne Pop because I feel like it's kind of intense. So glittery. All right, that's a little intense, but it's done. Ah, don't do this. It's really disgusting. Don't do it. As I do it, don't do it. Listen to what I say, not what I do. All right, now I'm gonna take a little white MAC 217. How perfect I sound just there. Still in the Jaclyn Hill palette. Keep going with that champagne pop. It's not doing me any harm. Cupid's bow. This is where the money's at. Though the way I'm sweating right now, I feel like I could get this look naturally with just a little stash smell. Also, I think I'm gonna carry this over into the inner corner, but stay away from my tear duct because I always do that. And I find that it makes my eyes look a little too far apart. Yes! Oh, I forgot my favorite part. People use their fingers. I use a brush. How shiny is my nose right now? I look like Rudolph. I could light up the sky and help Santa bring all his gifts to the good kids, not the naughty ones. All right, now we're moving on to, I'm just gonna use a little bit of Anastasia Gel à Sourcils, Anastasia Beverly Hills. What if my name, like, oh, it's Claude-Alicia from Montreal. I don't know, you don't even say from. Claude-Alicia, Montreal. Gucci, I don't know, I feel like it's weird. I get it, you're fancy. You're from Beverly Hills, and that's where I want to be. I feel like this is gonna be the worst video ever because you guys actually what goes around in my mind while I do my makeup, which is a whole lot of nonsensical everything. Sometimes I'll define my brows a little more with a pencil, but recently I got a little bit blonder and I wanna keep it nice and light. I also started combing my eyebrows upwards rather than over to create a bit of a messier brow, which I find looks really cute. Marie-Pierre is the one that showed me that, not personally, in one of her videos. I love you, but we not friends. I wish we were. Let's hang out. Transformation almost over. Well, this part of it anyways. Next step is mascara, but I would never do mascara. This is my ultimate beauty secret, if you will call it. An eyelash curler, this one is Chanel, it doesn't need to be fancy, but I'm not one to do eyelash extensions, even though I love the way they look, I just can't keep up with the maintenance, and this creates that same effect. It takes you 2 seconds in the morning. I don't even put mascara on top. I find the mascara kind of weighs down my eyes and kind of brings out my redness. Just, you want to look effortless? Curl your eyelashes. Of course, right now it won't pop up, but if I were wearing nothing, I swear I'd be the star of the show. And now for mascara, I'm going to be using the Diorshow Blackout. Diorshow Blackout. Bam! Bam! What? Liv and Maddie, my favorite. Who else watches Disney Channel after the age of 25? Any of you guys? Any of you guys big fans of Liv and Maddie or Austin and Ally or any other? Don't they have like another one now that, no, they have Bizarre Bark, but that's just 2 girls, but that's not the title of the show. But it's still 2 girls. Still a little duo at the helm.
You look beautiful.
Thanks, working on it. All right, top lash is done. Time for bottoms. Mascara on, eyebrows sort of combed. I guess it's lip time. I have a lot of options for lip right now and I don't know what to do. So I have this Charlotte Tilbury Hepburn Honey dropping stuff, which is a really nice warmer neutral, which I would enjoy, I think, with the dress. This would look super cute. I'm gonna keep this one as an option. Then I have a Kylie lip kit in the shade Candy K, probably the best one. Not that I need them. It's a little too pink, so I'm gonna remove it from the lineup. Then I have these Pat McGrath Flesh in 1 and Flesh 2 lipstick. They were from the glitter padding collection. This would be very nice with the dress, actually. I think I might do this or Hepburn Honey. This is Flesh 1, or do I want to do Flesh 2? What are we thinking? Flesh 1? No. Wax on, wax off. Flesh 1, Flesh 2. Flesh 1, Flesh 2. Wax on, wax off. After looking at my dress in careful consideration, it's gonna be either Flesh 1 or Hepburn Honey. What do you guys think? I think I'm gonna go with the Pat McGrath. I'm not a huge fan of the application process of this, to be honest. I've only done it once or twice, but I'm gonna give it my all right now. I'm not sure I like it. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I think I made the wrong choice. This is what you call a bad decision. Sorry, Pat. You gonna get covered up. Great base, feels nice though. I just, yeah, the color a little too golden, if that makes any sense. A little too apricot-y. So I'm gonna go in with Hepburn Honey on top and hope for better results. Okay, that's a lot of lipstick. So instead of the blotting test, I usually go like this. Do we like this? I think I should go a little darker. I think this is pretty good. I think I might want to go a little darker with the lip. No, let's keep it like this. It looks disco and cool, and I like it. All right, and now for my favorite part, the part that brings the whole look together, believe it or not, setting spray. If I don't have setting spray, I'm not putting on makeup because I'll look like a big cakey mess. Thankfully, I sweat a lot, which helps absorb the powders into one another and look pretty good. But yeah, my Eyeliner by Urban Decay in the new packaging, and it's a fat bottle. Usually I have a little bottle, so this is a real treat. First thing you have to do is, yeah, it's spraying properly. Oh, the smell. It smells of like the end of a journey. All right, so I'm gonna go pretty hard. It says that you're supposed to spray it like, oh, that one a little bit hard over here. How many times does it say? 2 to 4 times. 2 to 4 times. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right. So now that I'm moist, I'm gonna give it a second, let it set. This is my final look. I don't know if you can see it properly. I'm not sure. It's our first time using this lighting, so give us a break. That's my highlight. It's really intense. But now it's time to put on the dress and grease myself up, and by that I mean moisturize, and show you guys what it ends up looking like. So I'm dressed, yay! I'll show you guys the full result in a minute, but for now it's time to match my face to my body. I look really more disco than I was anticipating right now. Also, I hate my hair wearing my hair straight, and I'm super patchy.
You look like a younger version of you. Like 16-year-old Claude.
You creeper. When do you want 16-year-old Claude?
Give me a kiss.
What's wrong with 25-year-old Claude?
I love them both.
You smell like beer and...
Jim.
Yeah. Gym beer. What is this supposed to look like? Like, oh, look at your shiny shoulders. Why is this sexy and cute? And then you're gonna do your collarbone. I feel like I could be doing more. I'm gonna give it a little champagne pop. I sound like Jaclyn Hill, like, oh, I love this butt champagne pop. Am I just trolling like one of my favorite beauty gurus? How dare you, Claude? Jeez, rude. Oh, there we go. It's like glitter glue. All right, now I'm nice and glittery. I guess it's time to accessorize and show you guys the final look. I look like a Vegas mom right now. I'm gonna put on these rings that Peter got me for Christmas one year. There's 3 of them. There's supposed to be 4. No worries, it's in there. Dainty little rings, which are perfect because, you know, we're not trying hard. We just kind of have them on. We're like, well, I guess I'll keep them, they work. Even though it's all been calculated for years. And then I think I will add this little Chanel bangle. Which wrist? Do I add it to this one? We like this. Peter's giving the thumbs up. So I'm gonna put a little Chanel bangle on here. Just comb my Rapunzel locks. So now that I'm all dressed up and ready to go, super low key, I guess we're gonna go. It was so much fun getting ready with you guys. I really enjoyed it with all this new studio lighting. A little intense, but I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, let me know in the comment box down below and give me a little thumbs up. I like them. I like them a lot. So, you know, keep doing these. We're good with these. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye!